Hello, it's another week and it's another midweek message. It's raining outside, so I had to come inside for this moment about Genesis. We've been talking about creation and the start of creation, and right now I would like to read for you out of chapter 1, starting in verse 9, going to verse 12. It said, "And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear, and it was so. God called the dry ground land, and gathered the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit and seed in it, according to their various kinds. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kind. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning on the third day." I think this is amazing. God sets up a standard for how the earth is going to be vegetated. When you think about the ecosystems and how plants started out fresh, this is how the earth gets filtered. Our carbon dioxide gets filtered through plants. When you look at how the ecosystem was designed by God to work in such a systematic format, that plants are crucial to the existence of our being. Matter of fact, plants help feed us. And matter of fact, even to the extent that you could as a human, if you wanted to, now granted I like my beef, but if you wanted to, you could be completely sustained off of vegetation. There was a time in my life, just last year, where I tried to eat just potatoes for a while. Yes, you heard it, just potatoes. But inside a potato, there's everything that's in there for a human to sustain. Matter of fact, the Irish, which I'm partly Irish, had potatoes during just the potato famine that was going on, and they sustained off of potatoes. Plants have this ability to sustain life. But it's more than just plants and eating. Think about the beauty of plants, all the varieties. God could have made plants very bland and plain, but he didn't. There are these methods that certain plants, as they bloom, are so beautiful that the bees want to come and pollinate. Wow, bees are needed for pollination, and that even helps things more. And we don't even see bees getting created yet. So God starts this creative process just realizing that something needs to happen around plants and the earth. Have you ever just walked outside and looked at the magnificence of a tree? The magnificent beauty that's there, how big and how huge they are. Look up tree houses sometimes online. It's amazing, like if you hop on Pinterest, what people can build inside trees. Trees themselves, with the wood, the sap, there's so much that come from trees. You start categorizing all the different plants. Look around at your cotton and the clothes that you wear. Think about how much plants mean in your life. Medicine, clothing, food, shelter. Plants are so important to our everyday life, we can't get away without them. And the fact is that when God created the earth, he started it out with this base system of the atmosphere, the night and day, the cycles, and plants are part of the crucial backbone of everything. So I want you to think about this today. When you step out into the world and you soak in that beautiful air and you take those deep breaths, be mindful of the plants around you, the beauty of the grass on the ground, to the gorgeousness of the trees around you, to the beautiful flowers that are out there. See what's living in a tree. See what's going amongst the grass. It's amazing to see how much our plant life, which is the basis for our whole ecosystem in the earth, starts out directly right in the beginning of Genesis. No animals yet, plants first. I hope this inspires you to get outside this week. I hope you can soak in the beauty of the day. And remember this, God loves you and he put you on this earth along with the millions and millions of other creatures so that you can enjoy an existence that is beyond your imagination. So make sure this week you step out and get a little sun, get a little activity in, and see the beautiful world around you. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your week.